Hi guys, and welcome back to another video Gaming with the Powers. I'm Jake, and welcome back to another episode of Too Back or Not Too Back. That is the question of the day, where I take a look at Kickstarter projects, give you my first impressions of the project, what I like, what I don't like, what you might not like, give you my thoughts on the value and stuff like that, and should you back the game, what am I doing with the game, and all of the above, right? So today we got Terminus, okay? So Terminus is a game of subway building and resource management for 2 to 5 players. This is coming to you from Inside Up Games, the people that made the smash hit Earth. So let's go ahead and take a look at the computer screen where I got the Kickstarter page pulled up for us. Alright guys, so here we are looking at the Kickstarter page for Terminus. Again, this is a game of subway building and resource management for 2 to 5 players. This has 8 days left, 2,670 backers, 144,000 out of 29,860. So this has reached the goal. All right. As always, guys, this is coming to you from Connor McGoey from Inside Up Games, and they actually have a lot of great projects that I was not aware of. Right, like they're doing Terminus, Draft and Write Records, Earth, City Builder, Ancient World, Block and Key, Summit, Gorus Maximus. Again, this is a very good back here, right? This is a safe back. Now look, is it just gonna be a smash hit like Earth was? Earth is hard to follow up on, but let's go ahead and kind of take a look and see what we got. So we got a Kickstarter gift. So you get free metal coins and Terminus markers for all game backers, all right? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the price. So this is going to be, for the Terminus English edition, we got $55 US, right? That is the only price available for backers. They got a retail pledge if you are a retailer. But this looks like a lot of stuff you are getting here, guys, for $55. Plus, with a free gift, you're getting metal coins and Terminus markers for all game backers. What does it say? Includes 10 metal Terminus markers, 2 in each player color, 50 metal coins. They will not enter regular distribution and are only included free in-game level pledges made during the campaign. All right, so let's take a look at Terminus, guys. So your transit company has been hired to construct subway tunnels and stops connecting the districts of the city. Will your project stay on track or will it go off the rails? All right. So it's a subway building game. Let's take a look at the mechanics, right? So you got a rondel action loop, subway building, marketplace economy, resource management, public projects, private agendas. What is in the box? All right. You got the cardboard, red line. You got the main board. So what's in the box? The red line, right? You got the main board, you got tiles, upgrade tiles, demand tokens, 50 coins, player boards, you got cubes, markers, meeple lobbyist, you got rails, you got station discs, your markers, projects, scoring pad, automa cards, rulebook reference, just why you should back the game now, right? You get Kickstarter gifts, best price, early delivery. So how to play. Let's take a look at actually how to play this game, guys. So you'll take actions. On their turn, each player takes an action from one of the following areas, all right? You can develop. So you can construct developments to unlock new actions, claim demands for fulfilling the needs of the city, and move your lobbyists to achieve your goals, all right? You can lobby, which is open private agendas and assign lobbyists to public projects to guide your strategy. Improve, invest in upgraded abilities to become more efficient and gain an edge over your competitors. You can hit the market and purchase resources when supply is high and drive up the prices for your competitors. Supply, increase your build capacity and collect construction materials and rails. You can build. Place rails and stations to connect districts of the city, making connections with your competitors along the way. And you can score. So earn prestige for building the best subway line and completing project and agendas. The player with the most prestige will win the game. They also have a 2-player autonomous mode. Okay, easy to manage plus rewarding gameplay. Terminus best enjoyed when there is competition for both resources and building areas within the city. Included with the game is a 2-player autonomous mode with the following components, okay? The Autonomous mode is easy to manage as it's triggered by the actions of other players, and only one double-sided Autonomous card is used during the game, right? So Before You Play has done it from the two-player perspective, and that is just taking a look at all this stuff. So let's take a look at these stretch goals, guys. So we've got dual layer player boards, which we've unlocked, which is nice. Custom plastic insert, which is nice. Card upgrades, so thicker cards, which is great. Unique player tokens, screen printed. All right, that's nice. Thicker punch board tokens. All right. Not really necessary because you're getting metal tokens. Unique resource tokens. All right, that's kind of cool in the different shapes. Shaped rails and stops. Unlock that one. Thicker box plus spot UV. All right. Screen printed resource tokens, which is nice. Upgraded resources, which we have not hit yet, but this is at 147,000. So only 3 more thousand. The custom shaped resource tokens, blueprints, permanents will get a big upgrade. Screen printed wooden permanents will stand upright. Blueprints and power tokens will match from acrylic, and the construction cones will be squishy rubber. Wow, that's a big one at 147. I think if you can hit that, that's pretty good value right there. All right, so this is basically Meet the Team. Shipping is going to be $15, which is actually pretty good. That's normal. Estimated timeline, this looks like it's coming to you March of 2024, okay? Retail pledges, all right. I'm sure you might be able to grab Earth on the, you might be able to grab Earth in the pledge manager. Okay, so that is Terminus. All right, guys, well, look, let's take a look at some of my thoughts and what I think is pretty cool. So, first of all, I think this is a unique theme, right? This is a very unique theme, Subway style, very colorful looking game. Again, for me, what always interests me is the theme of the game and the artwork, right? So for me, and what you might enjoy is you have a Subway type theme. You know, some of the mechanisms look kind of cool, right? You got a bunch of different aspects to it. You got resource management, right? You got a marketplace. You're building subways in a line, right? So, you know, line placement, graphical, you know, geometry placement, or however, I can't think of the word. Spatial awareness is where you need to have. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's really for me. Like the first one looks like a theme, cool looking artwork. You know, all the pieces and stuff like that. The metal tokens, right? The free gift of the metal tokens and all of these stretch goals that were hit of the upgraded resources. Down here, like the screen printed player tokens, the shaped rails and stops, the screen printed resource tokens, and then look, we're 3,000 away. We can hit that. That's pretty good. All right. So that's really a couple things that I like about it, right? It's got a lot to it. So those are some things that I like about this game. Some of my hesitations and some things that worry me a little bit is this does look like a lot, guys. This looks like it has a lot of table presence. This looks like it does take a while. It says 25 minutes per player, right? So, you know, me and Sierra, two players, 50 minutes. You know, again, this does look like it has a lot of processes and a lot of components to it. And sometimes I really don't like all of that stuff, right? With all the tiles and the coins and the markers and the cubes and the rails and the meeples and the project cards. So that does have a lot to it. You know, with the different boards, like the main board and the player boards and the economy boards and all that stuff. Well, I think the main board, why can't I see the main board? Oh, so this board is actually a part of the main board. Okay, so that's not bad, but that main board does look pretty big. That does look like a table hog, okay? It just looks like a lot. And then the last one for me is this 2-player autonomous mode, right? Like, I always get very worried when you have to include a separate mode or like an autonomous mode in your game for 2 players. And like it says, it's best enjoyed when there is competition for both resources and building areas. So, it's a 2 to 5 players. I'm going to go and say this game is best at 3, just in terms of it's 25 minutes per player. You're looking at a 75-minute game. I would say this is best enjoyed at 3 players. But again, I could be wrong. But I'm always hesitant when there's a different mode you have to put in for your game specifically for 2 players. Now, again, I could be wrong. It does say that it's easy to manage and the actions of this person are triggered, but here's what's always annoying to me is having to set up that other player board, right? So it doesn't say anything in here about having to set up another player board or use something like that, but I'm just assuming because of the pictures here. Now, this could be somebody else's, but it says right here, 8 double-sided autonomous cards and 1 direction marker. So it seems like you'll just draw the card and do what's on there, okay? But again, I don't know how that plays. I should watch this video right here and see how that works. But those are some of my hesitations that are kind of what I like and what I don't like about it. So should you back this game, okay? So let's take a look, guys. This is $55 US. What value are you getting out of this? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and actually say I think you're getting actually pretty decent value here for $55, right? Because you're getting these metal coins, okay? Most games, you're getting 50 metal coins and 10 metal markers, okay? Most games will either have that as a stretch goal or an add-on, and if you're adding on metal coins, that's usually around $20, right? We'll just say $20 for an add-on for metal coins, okay? So let's say that is built into the price. If that is built into the price, then this game is $35. And for $35 for a game like this, I think that's a heck of a deal. Like I said, I remember Earth was like 40 or 45 or something like that. Earth might have been 50. Let me look. It's $42. So Earth was 42. So that, this is technically cheaper than Earth, which is pretty good. But if the metal coins are built into the price, which I don't think they are, you can still value it about $35 for this game, which is tremendous value. If not, then you can say the game is really worth $75 and you're paying $55 for it. And then taking a look at these stretch goals, they have some really nice stretch goals for this game, right? You get the screen printed the workers, you get the screen printed resources. If you hit this, I'll say this. I think you should back this game if this can hit 147,000 and you unlock this upgrade, because it says right here, so the screen printed wooden permits, which looks like this, will stand upright. The blueprint and power will be made from acrylic. So this is going to be acrylic markers, and the construction cones will be squishy rubber. So each of these are going to have their own special feel to them. You got wooden, just normal wooden resource token. These are going to be acrylic and then rubber. I think that's going to add tremendous value to this game. And so backing at $55, this is going to hit retail without the metal coins. I'm gonna say this is going to be like a $60 game at retail, I think, without the metal coins and all of the upgraded resources. Now, again, I could be wrong because, this is going to hit. So I'm going to say this is going to be, a $60 game. I think this is going to be 60. Now, again, I could be wrong. This is going to be 60 without the metal coins and without the upgraded resources. So I do see some very good value in this game trying to resell it with the metal coins and those unique stretch goals there. I really do. And then again, this is coming from the same people that gave Earth. So this is going to have a good reputation, I feel like. Now, how well does the game play? I don't know. But just from a resource and what you're getting standpoint, I do really see some good value here. Again, it just really depends on the market. What is going to be the market for this game? And are people going to want to pay a premium for those extra resources? Is the game really going to be that worth it? I think this game is going to generate a lot of buzz just because it's coming from the same guy in the same company that made Earth. But I don't think it's going to have as big as an impact as Earth had, because that nature theme just is really running rampant right now. So what am I doing? I'm on the fence, guys. I really am on the fence about this game. And I mean, for me, the reason why I lean back and forth is I could be backing this game for the wrong reasons. And for me, the reason why, if I were to back this game, is because of the deluxeified components, right? All the cool resources, the metal tokens, the theme of the game, it doesn't really interest me a whole lot. And so that's kind of the other side of the fence is, it doesn't have the two-player autonomous. I'm not really sure on the theme. And so like, that's where I'm 50-50, but I haven't made a decision yet. If I were to go with my gut, I'm going to pass and not back this game. Again, I just think the theme is unique, but it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't feel like Sierra would like this game. So I wouldn't really see this getting to the table a whole lot, you know, even if it does have really great and cool resources. But if something changes, I will let you guys know. Well, look, those are my thoughts. That's my opinions on Terminus, a Subway game from Inside Up Games. Guys, you guys got 8 days left to go to make your decision. I hope I was able to help you a little bit in regards to this project and what you're thinking. And go ahead and let me know in the comment box below. Have you backed this game? Are you thinking about backing this game, and why? If you haven't backed the game, tell me why as well. As always, guys, hit that notification bell. If you have not already, we got new content dropping almost every single day. And as always, guys, subscribe if you're not subscribed to our channel so we can keep bringing you more awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.